Welcome back, friends. This is Kirk with Kirk Plain. It's great to take the opportunity to have a time of discussion and conversation back and forth here. And I have a topic today that is kind of a little tangent to the normal discussions, and it's for good reason. This channel's dedicated to help share experiences and converse on topics that are not commonly discussed in your everyday life, and hopefully that's what keeps drawing you back here. That's the reason for the blank face pictures here. Is I don't want people to be distracted looking at me, but I want people to have a symbol to easily recognize my videos. And so that's why I prefer to put on this glow, is so that you can recognize the videos that I present and that you can easily identify them online. The other reason is so that you're not distracted too much by appearances, because it happens. But the purpose for this video today is to reach out and to bring an awareness that the whole focus of this channel is for you to think about your life and to help you identify what your core values are, and for you to be able to live your life in joy and happiness and contentment, peace, kindness towards others, with a loving heart, forgiving, and to just give you the independence and the freedom in your own soul to be a contributing being in humanity. And the only way you can do that is if you're comfortable within yourself. Once you're satisfied and happy within yourself, you can spread that happiness, that contentment, that goodness, that personal satisfaction in your life to other people. And what I'm going to talk about now is how many different routes are leading people many different directions. And I hope you realize that the only one that can direct your heart and mind is you. You might find others that have similar characteristics or desires like yourself, but you need to guide yourself. You need to find what you believe. You need to understand your own heart, your own mind, and your own purposes. Because all throughout history, you can look through any type of recorded information, hieroglyphs, petroglyphs, tablets, spiritual books, historical books, religious books, and they all want to control, or at least influence, what you think. And all I have to say to that is, if you're the one doing the thinking, you have nothing to fear in any of that. You're responsible to shape your mind. You're responsible to shape your thoughts. Do not, absolutely do not allow anyone to shape your thoughts It's an interactive job. There are those that'll come and share something with you, and it might sound good, or it might sound bad, or you may not know at the time what it might ultimately yield or produce in your life. You're the only one that can screen that information and decide if it's something for you or if it is not. So I recommend, with the God-given freedoms and attributes and skills of your own mind and your own heart, your own soul, your own eternal being, that the only information that you allow to guide your life is what is good and wholesome and pure for you. Because there's going to be psychologists that want to tell you who you are. There's going to be influential people with degrees and philosophies and psychologies that want to mold you into somebody just like them. There's going to be a variety of people that pass through your life that want to make you into what they expect you to be. And some of those influences and directives may be something that can improve who you are. But it does not mean that you have to present or utilize all of that information to create who you are. You are the creator. You have the choice, and you have the faculties to decide for yourself. Don't let anyone dictate who you are, because who you are is who you choose to be, and you are ultimately the one responsible. Now, on the other hand, there are certain behaviors that are unacceptable on this earth. And if you're caught doing certain behaviors on this earth, there's authorities that are set up that are going to punish you for certain behaviors, discipline you, scold you, maybe fine you or imprison you for certain behaviors. If your behaviors are good and that occurs, then it's an unjust and unfair world at times. And you'll find the inner strength to work through that. But if what you're doing is evil or injurious, causing harm to others, and you're in trouble for it and you're in prison for it, you have to bear that punishment for that crime as well. So be mindful that your choice and your decision comes from within your own heart. It is solely and 100% a mental decision and choice. And that if there are no mental impediments and your sane mind has made those decisions, then you're capable to bear the results. Now, in some cases, some individuals lose their ability to reason for themselves. They snap. They lose their mental faculties. Maybe They are unsophisticated and don't have a mental capacity to evaluate choice. And so their choice is always askew. It's always in a direction that's injurious or harmful to themselves or others. And at times, people may be incapacitated in their life due to a mental condition like that. They may be deemed temporarily insane or unable to represent and be held accountable for their decisions because of maybe insanity or their mental condition. They're unable to think and act rationally for themselves. Now the courts have a term for that, and it's eluding me right now. I can't think of what it is, but it's when you are found to be mentally deficient and you're incapable of standing trial or representing yourself in regards to actions that you've taken or circumstances that you've been placed in. And that is when your rights then are diminished to a degree that someone else has to answer for your state of being or state of mind. We hope in a civilized society that people that are in that condition receive the help that they need, and that they're quarantined and supported in a safe environment for themselves so that they don't injure themselves or others. And by no means should this type of person be allowed to walk freely if they are a risk towards others. And it's unfortunate that some people's mental state of mind fall into this particular situation, sometimes temporarily and sometimes permanently. And so the state of mental health usually is determined based upon a variety of factors, but the most significant is that do you have cognitive ability and rationale to stand accountable for decisions and choices that you make. And at any time that you show lack of that accountability, or that you're deviant and can't control your actions, then outside sources must step in to moderate that behavior or that action or that occurrence. So this is a very kind and clear encouragement for you to be your own boss and to not fall victim and allow others to make your decisions and choices for you. Don't be influenced by a hive mentality. Don't be influenced by an echo chamber that demands your full compliance into any particular standard or situation, because your life is yours to live, and it is best lived with your mind and your heart fully intact, with you making the decisions. That is your prerogative. Don't give those decisions away for others to make. Don't lose your mind. Don't become insane. Don't plead temporary insanity. Don't let others represent what you say, think, or feel. But be accountable for everything that you say and do and think and choose in your life. There's no mistaking someone who takes responsibility for their life and their actions. For those that can't, they're already mentally compromised. And for those that choose to attempt to control, they are of most the fearful ones that have to control their reality all around them. They too can be dangerous. They can be ones that are insecure when they are not in control of everyone and everything. And I strongly recommend that if you find one of those narcissistic, controlling personalities in your sphere around you in your daily life, attempt to reason with them and request that they navigate their own life and that they let you navigate your own life. Because we are all autonomous. We are all individuals, and we each have been born with the right to choose. No one else has that right to dictate your choice. Those that attempt to and wish to control you are the ones that are creating most of the hate and the fear and the intimidation and the dissension in humanity. Be a peaceful one. Enjoy the personalities of other good beings around you, good human beings. Don't be influenced by everyone's opinion, but take all opinions and all knowledge into question, into your own heart and mind, and choose this day and every day how you will live to be pleasing in your mind, in your heart, and in your actions in this beautiful and wonderful world that's been given to us by God the Creator to enjoy. Have a great day. Find strength. Take control in your heart and your mind, and live the fullest of peace and joy in these troubling times. In Christ's name, amen.